Hi LEGO fans! It's Tuesday the 7th of December and just 18 days remain until the big day, although my chocolate advent calendar seems to think it's Christmas next week. Every day through Christmas Eve, I'll be opening up every door on every LEGO advent calendar, including LEGO Friends, LEGO City, LEGO Star Wars, the Avengers, and LEGO Harry Potter. While my chocolate advent calendar never disappoints, the same cannot be said for yesterday's LEGO advent calendar offerings. LEGO Star Wars felt my wrath and received a single point for the lackluster and totally non-festive Imperial Troop Transport. In fourth and earning 2 points was LEGO City with a criminally crappy cop car. LEGO Friends did a little better, coming in third and earning 3 points for a festive but predictable Christmas tree. Marvel Avengers came in second, earning 4 points for this picnic table, glass of Pinot Grigio, and that is a tasty burger. But the magic finally returned to LEGO Harry Potter. The Boy What Gone Done Lived earned first place and 5 points for Gryffindor, with this fantastic Dudley Dursley minifigure complete with Piggy Tail. With 30 doors down and 90 to go, LEGO City remains in the purgatory of last place with 17 points. The force is not strong with LEGO Star Wars, as they also languish in the belly of the mighty Sarlacc with 17 points. Fighting back and rising to third place are the Marvel Avengers with 19 points. And after drinking some Felix Felicis and licking the Resurrection Stone, LEGO Harry Potter has risen to second place with 20 points. But defying the odds and remaining in first place with 23 points are Andrea, Emma, Mia, Olivia and Stephanie, the LEGO Friends. Will we crown a new leader in the race for Advent Calendar of the Year 2021? Let's crack open some doors! So we're kicking off terrific Tuesday the 7th of December with the LEGO City Advent Calendar, and door number 11 is down here in the corner, so let's give this a punch and see if we've got something good. We do, we've got a minifigure. It's always a good day when we get a minifigure, and think back. There's not too many characters in this Advent Calendar. I think this is Betty. Looks like a criminal. She's got a stone there, I guess like a ruby she's stolen. Interesting, she's got a fanny pack, but yeah, it looks like quite a good minifigure. Yeah, you can see the mask she's wearing there. She's got to be a criminal, I guess. So let's get Betty put together and maybe have a game of ice hockey with Sam Grizzled. After Sunday's gift, which was Police Sergeant Sam Grizzled playing hockey, it seems we have an unlikely opponent. This is Betty, I know because it says it on the top of the box, and she fell into crime but is looking for something better to do. LEGO's website calls her Big Betty, but I can see why they dropped the big part. Betty appears in the 60245 Police Monster Truck Heist set. She was apparently stealing an ATM with a magnet-equipped monster truck. Very discreet, Betty, very discreet. Although technically an exclusive minifigure, the only real difference is that pair of ice skates. So not exclusive at all. Like any self-respecting career criminal, Betty has come equipped, but this time with a hockey stick and not a large magnet. She also has a rather fancy hockey puck. I've never seen them in that colour before. The torso print is exclusive to this character and shows Betty wearing a hooped shirt, grey hoodie and what can only be described as a fanny pack. Angling the minifigure towards a light reveals some metallic printing. We've got the zipper on that fanny pack, and also a gold chain which looks like it might be stolen. More printing around the back picks out the hood on the back of the hoodie, and the clip which holds the fanny pack in place. Up on top we have a piece of headgear which combines a baseball cap and blonde hair in one. I like the attention to detail with the ponytail coming through the back of the cap. The facial expression looks pretty friendly, and that double chin just alludes to why they call her Big Betty. But the alternate expression reveals Betty's true character. She is of course a thief. Although I can't say I've ever seen LEGO City Adventures, this is a nice minifigure. And the great thing is that now we can finally get that game of hockey. Next up we've got Star Wars, which is usually very good, but so far this year hasn't been brilliant. Let's take a look behind door number 7 and see if we can make that up. We've got, interesting, some kind of ship build here. Almost looks like a land speeder. I don't recognise that colour, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be featured in The Mandalorian, which I conveniently didn't watch. So let us get this ship built and we'll give it a compare to all of the other gifts. I really enjoy building land speeders and have reviewed a couple of these over the years, but this little example is particularly pleasing in this blue colourway. Around the back we have an array of engines, and if my research serves me well, these would be repulsor lift engines. There's a little trans-clear cheese slope to protect the pilot from bugs, and the dark red 1x2 tile is there to give you the illusion of seats. While it may be simply constructed, it's not crudely constructed. But where have we seen one of these in the past? Luke's land speeder was definitely not baby blue, and Han Solo's speeder was also a different colour. This was actually featured in Chapter 12 of The Mandalorian, an episode called The Siege. It was piloted by a Mithril, whatever one of those is. I'm not always the biggest fan of the small-scale ship builds you get inside the LEGO Star Wars calendar, but this is really nice and it does fit the Mandalorian theming. Will that be enough to win Gift of the Day? We'll find out in a few minutes. Next in line we have those marvellous Avengers. Let's take a look and see what we got behind door number 7. And oh, now that is a good gift. Obviously we got a big spoiler for this on the front of the box and probably on the back of the box and probably on LEGO's website, but yeah, we've got a minifigure today. Always a good day when you get a minifigure, but when you get a minifigure with a baseball jacket with Spider-Man on the back and a churro, yeah, that's a churro and some cup of joe there, that is going to be a really good gift. Yeah, Avengers really raising their game today. I don't think we can call it festive, but this looks awesome. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure, but Spider-Man in a yellow jacket eating a churro takes it to a whole new level. A churro, if you're not familiar with fine dining, is like a long extruded donut, which is then dusted in cinnamon sugar. Churros go especially well with a hot cup of joe. There is some debate online, but it does seem that the churro was featured in Spider-Man Homecoming. Setting aside culinary concerns, what a great minifigure this is. Being ever so slightly undercover, Spider-Man is wearing a pair of civilian jeans. But the cool thing about this minifigure is the jacket. That is an exclusive print which we've never seen before. Notice a really cool spider logo. What's cooler than a spider logo? Having your own name and image across the back of your jacket. This is both cool and ironic at the same time. The head print is not exclusive and appears on 3 Spider-Man minifigures. That printing is continued around the back, and we're reminded that LEGO still can't print the side of minifigure heads. Although I can't honestly say that your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man is festive, it has bags of personality and fits the theming of the calendar perfectly. Will that be enough to win the day? Let's see what we've got from the boy what Gondon lived. Well, that minifigure, in the words of young Mr. Weasley, is going to be bloody hard to beat. So let's see if the wizards can pull some magic out of the hat and give us something great. And okay, so we got, oh, I thought it was going to be Flaggate again. If you remember the flags from a couple of years ago? Yeah, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know about those. I don't think this is actually going to be. And if you look at the printed tile there, a super nice printed tile, which is the shiny bag, it says a leaky cauldron on it, so we are going to have a pub sign. I'm not sure it's the best gift in the world, but for a Harry Potter freak, a Potterhead like me, that's actually pretty cool. Continuing our journey through the first movie, we now reach the Leaky Cauldron, famous wizarding pub and entrance to Diagon Alley. The Leaky Cauldron was built by Daisy Dodderidge, the first landlady in the early 1500s. To symbolise the wizarding pub, we have this pub sign, and really that's about it. The actual exterior to the Leaky Cauldron was filmed at Leadenhall Market in the City of London. The best thing of all, you can totally go visit it, although it seemed to be closed on the day that I rocked up. The sign is movie authentic and shows the large leaky cauldron which you can find inside the pub. Being a bit of a connoisseur of pubs, I know that pub signs should be attached to the building. This one is not, it's kind of awkwardly stuck on a pole. At the base we have a dish to stop it falling over, there's a tall upright beam to give it height, and a cross member for the sign to hang from. As a Potterhead, it's really great to have the Leaky Cauldron pub sign. But for now we're looking at a fairly simple gift, and I don't know whether it's going to be able to beat Spider-Man. Let's see what disappointment we've got from the LEGO friends, and then we'll find out. And so finally we get to those LEGO friends who are having a remarkably good start to the year. Could this be the year that they actually win? No, probably not. I think I'd rather make up the points and have that happen, but let's open up door number 7. God, I'm so mean. And, oh, actually, yeah, pretty good day. We've got a mini doll, and that's blonde, so that's probably going to be Stephanie. She's the one who didn't get restyled in 2018. And actually, I love that hairpiece. That is freaking awesome. That'd look great on a minifigure. But anyway, we've got a Stephanie micro doll. I shall put her together and see how she compares to the others. We've had an Olivia micro doll and an Emma micro doll, so I guess it's no surprise to find Stephanie inside today's calendar. Stephanie, of all the LEGO friends, is a sporty one. Although judging by the $3 million mansion and Emma's business empire, I guess she's running more than her heart rate. Like the other LEGO friends, Stephanie comes with a stocking and a gift which she's trying to get rid of. The other accessory is a lilac bow, and by happy coincidence, Stephanie has a hole in the top of her head in which you can insert the bow. My life is complete. Like the other micro dolls, the body, head and legs are one moulded piece. There's also a little bit of printing for that adorable sleepy reindeer. The face is pretty much what you'd expect with those oversized LEGO friends' eyes. One thing the mini doll heads have which minifigures lack is a nose. Unless of course you're looking at Voldemort, who is indeed a special case. The blonde hair is a really elaborate mould complete with double ponytails. You could put this on pretty much any minifigure and it would look adorable. The mini dolls are all well and good, but they are starting to get a bit boring. Will my boredom result in a low score for LEGO friends? Let's find out! And so our quintet of sacrificial offerings from behind door number 7 of every LEGO advent calendar is complete. Not a bad haul. From LEGO City we got a Big Betty minifigure complete with ice skates and a hockey bat. LEGO Star Wars gave us this vibrant blue Mandalorian themed land speeder. From LEGO Marvel Avengers we got this terrific Spider-Man minifig. Harry Potter continued the journey to Hogwarts with the leaky cauldron sign. Fancy a butterbeer, anyone? And from the criminal masterminds at LEGO Friends, we got a Stephanie mini doll who is apparently into various types of running. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure, but a very tough day for judging when you get 3. So which one of these 5 fancy festive favours deserves to spend an afternoon drinking butterbeer and fire whiskey in the leaky cauldron with Daedalus Diggle and Doris Crockford? And which will have to settle for a lock-in at the Hog's Head getting picked on by a group of rowdy warlocks? Let's award some points! Usually a micro doll would do well, but with other calendars raising their game, sporty Stephanie stumbled severely and earns last place and a single point for LEGO Friends. In 4th place, earning 2 points for LEGO Harry Potter, is the pub sign from the Leaky Cauldron. A very cool printed piece, but otherwise there's not a lot to see here. In the middle of the pack with 3 points is LEGO City for their Big Betty minifigure. Not my favourite minifigure of the year so far, but I liked it better than Stephanie. Today's runner-up with 4 points is the Land Speeder from LEGO Star Wars. I've got to confess, I really like land speeders, and this was a particularly well done micro-scale build. Finally, it will be no surprise to learn that Spider-Man with snazzy jacket and churro is today's gift of the day with 5 points. A very nice gift indeed. No doubt some controversial scoring today. I will be expecting some bat bogey hexes from the Potterheads in the comments. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Today's bonus gift for festive gift of the day goes to LEGO Friends almost by default. There was some festive intent from LEGO City, but LEGO Friends included some gifts, and we had a reindeer on the night dress, so Friends snatch away the point. With 7 days and 35 doors behind us, how have today's points impacted the race for LEGO Advent Calendar of the Year 2021? LEGO City continues to underperform in last place with 20 points. In 4th with 21 points is LEGO Star Wars Mando Edition. A slow start, but I'm sure there are some little treasures still to come. Sitting in 3rd with 22 points and at risk of losing the House Cup to Slytherin, unless Dumbledore interjects, is LEGO Harry Potter. Moving into 2nd place with 24 points after delivering a kick-ass minifigure are those marvellous Avengers. But by some miracle, witchcraft or threats from their army of goons, LEGO Friends retain top spot with 25 points and a 1 point advantage. But do you agree with today's scores? Will Andrea, the leader of the Lego Friends Mafia, put a cap in my ass for dismissing their Stephanie microdoll? Or will Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Carnage and Venom show up to punish me for showering 5 points on everybody's favourite friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man? With 17 days to go, you still have time to influence the outcome. So please give your favourite calendar a shout out in the comments and I'll reply to as many of you as I possibly can. I'll be back bright and early on Wednesday morning with every door number 8 on every LEGO Advent calendar. So thanks a million for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.